And I am last, Saxony Patriotic. And let's ready it. Okay, we are starting the game. And best of luck to all the players. Right, this is my first game of the tournament, so it should be exciting. I can see my objectives. I hope it's not showing on the stream. And I'm pretty sure my combat cards are hidden as well. All right, good luck, have fun, all. Oh, I should have set 29 days there. The 30 days, I think that was my miss. But I don't think we'll all take that long anyway. All right, Rosfiat to move. So my objectives, they seem doable. So I think the first move is still trading for 2 oil. You know, getting the mech in Saxony is pretty difficult if you don't ever upgrade your mech. So it's almost always compulsory. Especially against myself. Against might be able to win on coins. All right. Trading for 2 metals. So this is telling me that he's gonna possibly produce next, and then getting a mech out. So produce mech, and he moves. So round 4, he gets to the encounter, and assuming he does get a mech, then that would mean round 7 he makes it to the factory. If I try to go the enlist route, might be a bit scary. And my objectives are not too far apart. I think I may just go the safe route here. Let's do this. Rating. Now, when I tried this game before, I did try going the enlist route, assuming that nobody could attack me fast, but this is not looking very safe, so I'm just gonna go this way. All right, Polania. I'm guessing he will produce. Or move, okay. So I'm guessing deploy a mech, a submerged mech, and then go in here is the idea for Polania. Okay, so Rajfit doing usual, I'm guessing +1 speed, right? What's the enlist route? Oh, so I would, instead of upgrading my mech, I would upgrade my food, and then I would trade food, produce, move, and then hopefully get food or metal would be nice, and then trade food, produce. So you produce and enlist as you go at the same time, and you know it really benefits a lot from your opponents. But the downside is it's slow. Oh, hello, True Bro Yeti. Thanks. We'll see how it goes. So Rosviet is thinking. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the usual Rosviet engineering. I will produce. It seems slower. Yes, it definitely seems slower. But if you don't really have your opponents who can attack you pretty quickly, then you can really benefit a lot from it. So here Polania is deploying. I'm guessing submerge. Or if not submerged, you can also deploy +1 speed, and then yeah. I have seen this before by Polania, and it can prove really effective against some early Rusviet if it doesn't get their max out pretty quick. Okay, so what we would like to see for Rusviet, or what Rusviet would like to see, is an enlist, which he does not get. Certainly not $4 for a mech. That's gonna make him real broke with the engineering mat, unless he goes to the upgrade route. So I'd be leaning more towards option 3 for his best option. Probably gonna take 2 resources. Could be metal or food, either one of the two. This is really not what you want to see as Rosviet. So taking down 3 minutes. Okay, so 2 popularity it is. 2 food, yes. Okay. Now we will move to the encounter. And what I'm hoping to see is if I can get another upgrade, that would be great. That would really cheapen my Mac out. All right, here we go. What do we get? Uh, 4 metal or a structure. What's the structure bonus? Do I need a structure? So it's interesting options, but I don't think structure is that beneficial because you have to build it in the encounter that you get it. If I could build a mill on the mountain, then that would be a different story. So I will take the metal. This is pretty good. And we will upgrade our bolster to... Actually, wait. This could be interesting, right? Because I could choose to upgrade the enlist and then produce twice. Because of the 4 metal, I would have enough metal to get 2 max. So this is an interesting option. I could try enlisting, going the enlist route. No, not enlist route, but I can try getting 2 enlists. But the max will still stay expensive. So if I upgrade the food, trade 2 food, enlist, and then trade 2 food, enlist. That might actually be a little slow. And then I would then need 6 metal to get the last 2 max. So well, with the objectives, I think I'm just gonna forego the enlister and gun for a quick finish. We'll see if it works out. Polania, oh okay, so he's not putting his mech in there. So 2 food and 3 resources. The worker could be nice, but you definitely would like to see food because you want to enlist. And definitely this, yes. I would think at least some metal because you don't have the upgrade. Metal is going to be... Yeah, that's what I thought. Polania is getting a really quick factory, it looks like. All right, let's start by defending ourselves from Polania. We will open speed in case Polania decides to attack. I mean, I don't think it will reach us before we even deploy underpass. So, well, what do we do here next then? Polania is producing... Oh, okay, so it's taking a little bit of a timeout to rush to the factory. I might get this encounter. I might. If not, then I think I may have to solidify everyone in here. Oh, did Rusfit just open township? Oh, this is interesting. So, what did Rusfit upgraded once? Went there. His max is going to be expensive still. Hopefully, he can get a mech enlist right there. Okay, let's produce. I don't think we have anything better than to produce. So Alania has two options. It can enlist or do what I thought it was going to do and go to the factory, right? But Rusfit's going to get there first with 2 power and 2 power. So we are definitely the most powerful, as I assumed we would be. Because Rusfit engineering is really not easy to get power, is he? Unless you build. So what would Rusfit like to see in the factory? He only has one upgrade, so and the upgrade is a move? Yeah, to the enlist. His mech is going to be extremely difficult to get. He needs 8 metal if he doesn't get an upgrade. Okay, taking 2 mechs. So denying Polania the opportunity to go to the factory is what I think it is. Okay, Rusfit, what you like to see? Okay, so a resource for a combat card and 2 power. I think that is a good one to fight against me, but now he has to what? To upgrade at least a couple more times to make his resources cheaper. Note that Rusfit still only has 1 enlist, so that's still gonna take a while as well, unless he really steals them from the encounters to go. Taking the coin enlist. Okay. So benefiting from me, for sure. All right, I'm gonna bolster and get myself underpass to put right here. Now, let's see. I can snatch an encounter. We'll see if Rusfit takes the encounter. Polania with 1 power is not looking like it's gonna make it to the factory, and with only 3 combat cards, no less. So probably have to bolster into an enlist first before hitting the factory. If Rusfit does take my encounter here, I think I will have to attack him over here. If he used the factory card, he doesn't have the other option, right? Yeah, because he needs a resource. This is what I thought he was gonna do. So he's gonna upgrade. He needs to upgrade a couple more times, because otherwise his mech is gonna be very expensive. At least once, because then you would just have to trade twice to get your max star. But now the issue is the enlist. Okay, what did he upgrade? An upgrade. Oh, so he's going a little slow here. Mm, yeah, I should get the encounter. Now it's tempting to produce, but I think before anybody really steals this, I really have to get it. So let's move here. Let's take our metal. Does Rusfit want to go here? He could reach me here, so I think it's safe to also take my worker. Go there, and we will take the encounter. I would like to see an upgrade for sure. Or power. I need to gun the power star, because I'm foregoing enlists. An enlist. An enlist is good. Uh, so let's think this through. Rusfit still needs 2 max. I think everybody needs 2 max, so that gives me 6 from here. 6 you get there, and I can also probably get 2 2 combat cards. At the same time, I think the metal also looks appealing, because then you have all the metal you would need. Uh, is the endless as good? CrossFit doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon, so if I can probably end it first before he has a lot of chances, then that would be good. Enlisting or the metal, these are great options. Let's see, I need 4 metal left. I will have to produce twice, so I can technically get 4 metal. And 3 to enlist, I think, is also just as good. Hmm. Okay, I think I will go for the enlist. We'll open this and take 2 combats. We need to be able to defend ourselves. Since we're not getting an enlist, we need as many combat cards as we can get. All right, now I have 6 combat cards. Okay, so we have no better move than to produce on the next turn, really. Okay, so Polania just enlisted. So getting some power, yeah. I need to continue staying powerful. Russia doesn't look like it can get a lot of power, and given that he hasn't upgraded his enlist, so it will take a bit of time to get the power, and only gets 2 power from bolstering, while I get 3. So I have to stay powerful. Being rich is easy, so we'll produce. So what's our score looking like? Rusfield with the bid of 12. So that's 12, right? 13 minus 5 is 8. I have 11 minus 2 is 9, and minus 1 as well, which is still 8. So I guess we're still tied. But yeah, this game is still ways away from finishing. So he's ready to produce and get all the food required to enlist. And going to the lake. So CrossFit with only 2 power and 2 combat cards here is giving me a really nice target at the factory if he doesn't enlist a couple more. And the more he produces, the more power he loses. Because he doesn't have the power enlist open. He can make use of his factory card to get some power and some combat cards. I did think that his factory card option was reasonable. So if Rusviet ever leaves the factory with one of its units, then that would give me some target. But right now, Rusviet should focus on getting his enlists, or if he's foregoing his enlist, then he would need to take 3 more turns to get his upgrade star. Getting the encounter, yes. That's a good move. Okay, I have nothing better than to bolster, right? So what's Rusvit looking for? A quick finish? Yeah, to get 1 upgrade is good. So he's going for the upgrade star. I think he may forego the enlist. He just have the coin enlist open. Got himself a little rich there. So that's good. I will have to keep myself powerful. Let's open... I don't think we will need this arm. I don't think we'll need river walk, so I think I'm gonna open this arm right here. Polania is gonna produce. The issue with Rasvit is if he doesn't open his power enlist, he's gonna get weaker and weaker each time. Okay, so getting a mech, probably People's Army. Probably. I can't say for sure, but it's most likely People's Army. No, okay, it's Riverwalk. All right, I'm going to have to move now to complete my objective of divide and conquer. So it'll be this. We'll go here and take one. I think we'll attack Rasviet once here. And we'll complete divide and conquer like this. Rasviet needs to produce on the next turn, so I think he needs power. In that case, I will put... Actually, you know what? I'll wait for the timer to run out first on my end, because that way he's choosing and not sniping what I have to put in. Okay, so his timer has run out. That tells me that he's already chosen. So he needs to produce, so which tells me he needs one power, right? So his max is 8. If I put 8, I think that should be okay. With 6 power left to spare, I think is fine. And I have this arm as well. So let's put 8. Yeah. Okay, so he puts 2. All right, we will turn in divide and conquer. And hopefully you did not see my other objective there. Okay, so we will have to produce next. So the score is looking like I'm in the lead. I will have to produce next. He does have river walk, so he can technically attack me. But disarming would be not in his favor, right? Okay, Rasviet's turn. I don't really think enlisting is pretty wise for him. Solidifying the factory, I assume. But with 3 combat cards and me with 5, I think it's... Oh, okay, so he's playing it safe, yeah. Okay, so so now we have to think this carefully. I have another doable objective, but assuming that both Rasviet and Polania hides, I need to find my 3rd star, my 6th star. So I get the worker, the mech, my other objective. So the other star is probably going to be looking like something I could get from the factory, hopefully, something to speed up from the factory. So let's produce now. And we're going to get our last mech out. Polania is taking encounters. I was gonna upgrade next, I say. I I probably think Polania should begin spreading and hiding from me, personally. But leave a worker here to maximize your points. Okay, what did he get? He gets popularity. Oh, he is getting popular. So that puts him at tier 2, I think? Yeah, so 8 popularity right there. So his score right now is from, I guess, his resources right here. So I'm gonna have to deploy next, making sure I stay powerful. I cannot give both Polania and Rasviet the opportunity to attack me. Okay, nice. So he's getting the upgrade next. Actually, he might have to put the workers here first, so let's do this and get Riverwalk. Oh, I'm still not muted in Discord. Let me just have a look. Uh oh, another game just got scheduled in the last minute, did it? Let's have a look here. Actually, I don't really see it though. The next, anyway. Okay, I was away from my screen. What happened here? So I got the Mac, Polania enlisted. So still staying powerful. All right, I will have to move in this turn. So he's got a lot of combat cards now, but not a lot of powers. So if I do make the factory right now, I think I do have to make the factory, right? I can't really fight anybody. So let's go to the factory right here. Now the question is, how am I going to spread these? Let's think about it. I can put pressure on both Polania and Rasvit, looking like Polania the most. So I think I have a lot of targets to say. So it's going to be here, drop 1, here, and it's going to be here, and I suppose there. This will keep me within range of all the units. So they would have to hide from me, or I will take the next one and win. What? This doesn't look like it's gonna benefit me anywhere in the slightest. I'm nowhere near tier 2. I guess I can get a power to help with my combat. Not like I think it's gonna help. Okay, I can complete my objective, but I probably should take that out actually. Oops, sorry, the options. Confirm the objective. I probably can't see. Yeah, I probably will have to learn how to set that up on the next stream. We don't want our opponents to know that we can actually complete an objective before it actually happens. So Polania must hide from me. There's no other option. And this character also must hide from me. Okay. So what's the score count looking like? I know I have the most territory, so -10, which is 36, and the bid of 1 is 35. Polania currently right now with no bid, but -5 territories is 24. So I'm on 35 and he's on 24. I'm up by 11. Rasvit is down by huge because of the -12 bid and that. So still 8, I think? No. So 28 minus 12, 16 minus 4 is 12. So I'm still up. If I'm given a combat here, then this game is pretty much over. All right. So I think this is my next target. So I think Rasviet needs to take the factory, right? If he doesn't take the factory, then I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, I think that's pretty much over. And just for the heck of getting 1 power to help me with combat, right? It doesn't really matter. So let's just upgrade whatever, and we will move to get the most territory spread that we can get, which is here, here, and here. So a power of 8 then. And we shall turn in Underworld Advantage by controlling 3 tunnels, whereby I have 6. Okay, and that is the first game. I will snapshot this final position to put in the group. I'll just put this away now. We'll snapshot this. And I'll post it on the Discord group just real quick. So Saxony Patriotic, I'll just quickly put it in. 58, oops, 58 minus a bit of 1. Sorry, minus 1 minus, what do we have here? Minus 13. Oops. Equals 44. Polania Agricultural is 31 minus 0, no bits for Polania. Minus, oh wait, I'm not minus 13, I'm minus 2, minus 1, sorry. Oh, 13 was the territory. I got confused because 13 was also the same bit as Rasviet. So 31 minus 0 minus 5 for Polania, which is 26. And for Rasviet Engineering, we've got 28 minus 13 for the bid, minus 3 for the territories, giving him 12. All right, those are the final scores.